Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ruth Katherina Martha Pfau was an epitome of dedication in serving the oft-neglected, if not rejected, people suffering from leprosy in Pakistan. Her untiring efforts brought leprosy under control, and Pakistan was declared as the first country in Asia to earn this status. Dr. Ruth's contribution to the society was gratefully acknowledged by the people and state of Pakistan during her lifetime, and she was awarded Hilal-e-Imtiaz, Hilal-e-Pakistan, and Nishane-Qaid-e-Azam. However, it is the love, respect, and admiration for her among all of us that could justifiably appreciate her services. In recognition of her meritorious services to Pakistanis, the federal government decided last year to issue a Rs 50 commemorative coin. Issuing a coin is a token of thanks by a nation to the notables for their contributions and an effort to record appreciation in the pages of history. This tradition is being followed since 1976 in Pakistan, when the first commemorative coin was issued to honor Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Later, coins were issued in the names of Allama Muhammad Iqbal, Mohtarama Fatima Jinnah, former Prime Minister Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto, and more recently in honor of Mr. Abdul Sattar Idi. Now I would like to request the Governor, State Bank of Pakistan, Mr. Tariq Bajwa, and His Excellency Mr. Martin Kobler, Ambassador to Pakistan, to come on stage to unveil the coin issued to honor Dr. Ruth Pfau. Please. Yeah. May I request the Governor to say a few words on this occasion and
Excellency Martin Kobler, Ambassador of Germany to Pakistan, Excellency Council General, our friends from the Mary Adelaide Leprosy Center, Karachi, and my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. It's indeed a great pleasure and honor to welcome His Excellency Mr. Martin Kobler and his colleague in Pakistan at this very important but simple ceremony organized to recognize the services of Dr. Ruth Pfau, one of the greatest social workers of her time. To me, she was the Mother Teresa of Pakistan. Ms. Ruth Pfau, a selfless human being, was born in Leipzig, Germany on 9 September 1929. She spent her formative years in Germany, during which she saw the horrors of the Second World War. After completing her medical education in 1950, and with a desire to do something more purposeful in her life, she decided to dedicate her life in the service of the poor people in Pakistan. She had unshakable faith in God and eventually became a nun and joined the Catholic order. They joined the Catholic Order of the Daughters of the Heart of Mary. It was by chance that she stopped in Karachi due to her visa problems. During her stay in Karachi, she visited a lepers colony at McLeod Road, which is now called the I.I. Chandrikar Road, very close to where we are now. The plight of the lepers so moved her that she decided to abandon her journey to India and dedicated her life for amelioration of the lepers' lot. For the next 55 years of her life, she was fighting leprosy in Pakistan. Now, this is one of those diseases that people who are closely related to them would also abandon the sick. And here was someone from Germany who came to Pakistan and dedicated her life for this. I think she, to me, Dr. Ruth Pfau, is the greatest ambassador of Germany to Pakistan. And of course, Mr. Martin is going to be the second best. But working his way right up there. But she truly was a great ambassador for Germany to Pakistan. And she also is a great link between Pakistan and Germany. And as a great ambassador, that's how we work. You work both ways, and you were a great link between the two countries. Her devoted services to the humanity without any interests of fame or any personal benefit got recognition in her life both in Germany and in Pakistan. You know, when she started 55 years back, she didn't know that she's going to be responsible for making Pakistan the first leprosy-free country in Asia. She started with a conviction that she has to help those who are afflicted by this disease. That's all she saw at that moment. She wasn't saying it's only in retrospect that we see these things. It's only history that tells us that this is all that she has been able to accomplish. At that time, it was only her feeling for humanity, the call that she had, that she must devote her life to work for humanity, that made her come and work in an environment where, as I said, their own parents would abandon them. And she never sought spotlight for the services to the poor and downtrodden, but spent her every working hour in helping the ignored and forgotten of the society. No amount of awards or recognition can repay the extraordinary services that Dr. Ruth Pfau had made for this country. Yet, it's an effort to spread a message of compassion and mercy for the downtrodden of the society that the State Bank of Pakistan has requested the federal government to issue a commemorative coin, which the Prime Minister graciously and readily agreed to. Issuing of a coin, I think, is the highest honor that Pakistan at least can bestow on an individual. There are halal imtiaz. We issue them to all, the visiting prime ministers and head of states. But this is special. This is truly unique. And there she stands at the same level as the founder of the nation, as the philosopher of the country, and one of the foremost prime ministers of Pakistan, and some other truly legendary public-spirited individuals like Mr. Peary. That's the level at which this coin recognizes her to be. It is indeed a great pleasure that His Excellency the German Ambassador to Pakistan has graced this occasion to unveil the coin, which will be available for public issuance across the country from the counters of State Bank of Pakistan, Banking Services Corporation. So before I conclude, I must acknowledge from the very bottom of my heart the true services of Dr. Ruth Pfau and the great contribution that she made. And I must acknowledge the contribution that was also being made by His Excellency, the current German Ambassador to Pakistan. He's in the news, and he's in the news for the right reason. He's winning the hearts of the people of Pakistan. Thank you, Excellency, and thank you.
Thank you, Governor, sir. Now I would request His Excellency Mr. Kobler to come and share his views.
Mr. Governor, Consul General, dear colleagues, in particular your good self and your colleagues, this is a deeply touching moment today. And I also feel deeply honored that you thought of Dr. Ruth Pfau, because when I was first time coming, I was here coming in August last year. I think 2 weeks after my arrival here, she passed away. And my first trip to Karachi was on the occasion of the state funeral for Dr. Ruth Pfau. And I felt very moved that we have such a committed, such a passionate German citizen here. But she was not a German citizen only. She was working for the human beings. She was also an honorary citizen of Pakistan, a very famous one, indeed. And she was the link, of course, between Germany and Pakistan. Now, I felt deeply touched by the ceremony on the state funeral, where ministers were there. General Bajwa was there also to honor the occasion and to say the last farewell. Now, as you rightly said, Mr. Governor, she eradicated practically leprosy from here. Not alone, but with her colleagues. And I have seen other leprosy clinics, also in Rawalpindi, where also sisters are working on it. And as a medic, I was taught that leprosy and tuberculosis is closely related. Leprosy is out, tuberculosis is still there. So with the demise of Dr. Ruth Pfau, the work is not finished. So it goes on with leprosy, with tuberculosis treatment, both here and in other places. I feel deeply moved that you took the initiative to award her the commemorative coin. Because indeed, when I listen to the names of who got the coins already, she is really standing in line with the big personalities of this country. And for this, I truly would like to thank you. This is an honor, of course, for Dr. Ruth Pfau. This is an honor for those who succeed her now in the work. This is a thank you for everybody who has been working with her. This is an honor for the order, but this is also a little bit an honor for Germany, because she is an offspring of Germany and did so many good things. And as you said, she ended up here by chance because of this, well, very delicate visa problems which accompany us from time immemorial until this very day. And that's why Pakistan got the chance, I mean, to make use of the service of Dr. Ruth Pfau. I'm proud, I must say. I'm proud of Dr. Ruth Pfau. I'm in particular proud, not as a German, but as a human being. Because I think this is what counts. Not to see a Pakistani or a German or a man or a woman. You see just a person in need. And a social worker takes care of a person in need. And she embodied, so to say, the finest example of humanity. And for this I'm very grateful, and I'm very grateful to you that you honor her on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, His Excellency. To thank our esteemed guests for taking out time to join us on this ceremony, I would request the Governor to come on stage once again to present souvenirs to them. His Excellency, I would request you to come again.
This is the first one.
This is the first point.
This is really great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Maybe on this side. Okay. Thank you, His Excellency. Now I would request Council General Mr. Rainer Schmitchen.
The presence of your ambassador, if we can only give you the second one.
Now I would request Mr. Marvin Lobo, CEO, Marriott Leprosy Center, to receive the souvenir.
Certainly, absolutely. We can have a group photo with your team. They are the ones who are continuing the work.
Yes.
Sir, please over.
If you could come on this side, so it will balance the picture, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the conclusion of this ceremony. I thank all our guests and colleagues for their presence here and request you to proceed for tea in the adjacent committee room 1. Thank you.